Okay, who's got the best name? We have Lilith Lorelei, Samuel Gregory, and Bianca Craig. Maybe the serum isn't perfect yet, just, you know. The Steam Autumn sale is live. Ooh. Anything good? You've got a can. Well, okay, you've got a thing though. Mac 10. I'm probably not going to use that. You got water and a can. I like early water and can. Why not? Let's go, dude. Let's talk to the people. Hey, look, dude is back. He wasn't there for a while. Yes? Talk. It's over. Well, I mean, we've got it under control. Volunteers? We've still got a lot. That wave of infection hit pretty hard. So we'll take advantage of it while we can. More serum, less infected. It's good for everyone. Sure, what's on your mind? Infected. We're looking at ways to weaponize the serum. If we can get these devices working again, there's a good chance we can use them to clear out the last of the at least the dead zone. We need a lot of antibodies, though, to do that. It's a huge task. Let me ask you something else. Sure, what's on your mind? The theorem. It's effectively stabilizing those infected in the same way the AV does. Amy and the other doctors have done an amazing job. Really pulled this together. So I'll be able to come back? I'm sorry, that's still a hard no. From what we've seen, there's still a chance that you'll turn. If we let any infection back here, it's a problem. Then there's no point to the serum then. The volunteers should just go out and kill all the zombies, and once all the zombies are dead, why even worry about making a serum? Well, I guess they go make their own serum, and then they can go kill more zombies. Hey, Radar. No more to be done? There's always knowledge to be gained. If there's volunteers willing to gather it, I guess there's more to do. It'll be what helps us rebuild. Education is everything. What will you do? Nothing, hopefully. Talking with Jack, I've got a place back in the colony. So I'll head back there at some point, I guess. I'd like to come back and forth if I can. Another day, another volunteer. Is there a problem? Nope, no problem here. Best be moving on, volunteer. I'm a volunteer. Look, I don't know where y'all keep coming from. How many of you can get infected can still be around? Well, that's a really good point. The infection only lasts however long, and then we're completely messed up and mutated, right? Why isn't everyone else getting mutated? And dead? Like there's an endless supply. Yeah. What do you do here again? Oh, real funny. Retrieval of your dumbass. Of the stuff you find, anyway. Good luck today. No, I'll speak to you last. We did it! Ba, 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 ba. We found some sort of normal. I am happy for you. What now? We'll keep sending volunteers as long as we can. Unfortunately, there's still a lot of you. We still need supply too, so the cycle continues. Happy for me? You'll be able to live out your days, provided you can get some of the serum. You still won't be able to return though. The council has been adamant about that. Does this game end up being easier even with tiers once you get a pattern down? A little bit. The serum. The adjustments we made got us here. Sadly it cost lives, but they weren't lost in vain. You'll be able to live out your time in exile. But still, if you make it to the lab, take the serum and continue on. I should be clear. The serum is showing that it's stabilizing patients. Your infection and any mutations you experience would remain unchanged. So as a result, you'll still be in exile. Yes, it does seem very almost solved. Things could still go badly. You could make a mistake and stuff, but you stay the course, get good results. Hey Zachary, how you doing? Give me all the things. Wait, I want those things as well. I should put more things in the armory first, and then speak to him. I think most roguelike games are like that. So the good ones aren't, because they force more randomness along the way, so you have to try and adjust instead of just following a set pattern. So you can still play well, but your choices really sort of are the path. Whereas the mutations here are nice and they can sort of help a little bit and whatnot, but they really don't play a huge factor, right? Battle axe drops. So run ending RNG is terrible. You shouldn't have anything that just goes, especially in a turn-based strategy game. You shouldn't have anything that just, let's just put that in for the fun of it, that just ends runs, and yet still gets put in there. But there should be something that sort of sways what happens more than just do A, do B, do C, and follow the pieces one by one. Slay the Spire. One of the many things Slay the Spire did well was that where, you know, the cards you choose and the path you take, you can't just follow a pattern of I'm going to do this and take this card and then do this and take this card, because it's random. You know, you have to build your build as you go and adjust and change based on what you've been offered so far. Work still to be done. That's why I'm here. Never ending, man. It's when you think it's over. Keeps going. I'll keep at it. Yeah. And it's all back in there, but you can't take two of them. Yeah, you could hit an elite that you can't kill because you took the wrong stuff. Right? And so the way to get around that is you've got to think they're all available. What do I need to take to make sure I can kill each one of them? Or do I want to gamble and take this because it'll make me really powerful against these two, but terrible against the third option? You know, and then doing something like, okay, I fought this elite first, so it won't be one of the remaining two. What do I take to make sure I can fight them? You know, or do I go a different way? You know, you have to make changes. You can't just be like, oh, I'm just going to make a Shiv deck. You know, this doesn't have that. The mutations don't have a big enough factor. So you do the thing. You scavenge all the stuff. You build the craftable items. You gather weapons. You make a bit of a change on the path you take. And then you make assessments on how much ammo you have and whatnot. But once you get to that sort of stage, it comes down to like how well you can manipulate your character and shoot stuff. Check knowledge for more. You think? No, unfortunately not. I want claw. Well, no claw is floor. Okay. Tier 5 will unlock the supply depot M82A1. Big boy. However, we're already on max shortened life. I don't want to take already dead. Although that wouldn't have mattered too much. It's about not getting hit. Just don't get hit, forehead. Faster enemies? Mess you up enemies. Ugh. Scarcity's max. Deadly traps is maxed. I don't know if I want to reduce my melee. Reduces the amount of fuel. No, I think I'm good. Reduce the damage of firearms. Oh. Give them max health. No. I don't want any of these. 60% faster. They're speedy boys. You think soft touch is small? Probably for the late game. Can we still drop a Chungus though? Twice as many hits to kill stuff. Yeah, have them 20% stronger. Okay, let's go with this one. You'd be burning through claws. That's okay, because quite often you can make more. Let's go. Oops. Change something. First finish stand up. We just got a different ending, a new ending on my last run. You missed a spoiler. Yeah, definitely missed a spoiler. And so it doesn't matter what we put there. Let's go. It's funny. Oh, nice. Okay, we can still one-shot those little bastards, though. Early battery, good. Sell that because I'm a cheap bastard. Where's my number of lootables game? What did I pick up? 45s. Alright, and we've got 45s, okay. No. Okay. That's the first one. Have a chance to inflict bleeding effect on your targets. Is that going to be better? That could give us the chance to do the more damage to bleeding targets as well then. If we get that perk. That's the dumbest swing ever. I love it. Alright, Bat's got to go. It's not that good. It's funny though, but... A jaw like bullets. Who's Jack? So definitely want to go safe house. Oh, supply cache? Oh, hang on. Supply cache into that one's going to be good, but I think we can safe house here. Neighborhood, small... that's tough. I said, who's Jack? Who's Jack? Wait, what? And now I'm confused. Stop preying on the old man. I'm gonna safe house. Did I ask who's Jack? I did, because you said Jack is here. You can skip some nodes if you have enough petrol. And it will be a saving, but it doesn't... Sometimes it'll save, but it doesn't tell you how much petrol you save by skipping. But you have to have completed the zone first, and you can't skip in the last zone. You can also just get straight back in your car. If you decide you really don't want to do one. With enough petrol, you go to the last node. Sometimes, yeah, in certain zones. Like there's 4 zones. You'll never have enough petrol because you can only hold 5 petrol in the car. But some of the zones you can from the front. I think you can get to the bridge from from like 1 or 2 spots inside Sunken City. There's a shotgun wire right there. Extra gear means we're straight up making stuff. come on, just... like, it's an unfinished wall. Why are you not shooting through? Yes, the win condition is to get to the very end and use the serum. Oh, Jack's the leader. Yeah, he came and visited us. Did I not speak to Jack? Oh, I didn't speak to him before we left, and he was in at the starting zone after we won the first time, and then I'm just gonna quickly drop this off, and then he hasn't been there since, and he was there this time, and I didn't speak to him. Both. The virus is slowly chewing away at my max HP at whatever rate. There's progression points that can reduce that, and then there's difficulty modifiers that can increase that. But there's also an antiviral. It doesn't cure it, it doesn't make it go away, but it will prevent any increase. You can only carry a spare one, which people complain about because they don't like video games, I guess. But you can use one and carry a spare for when it runs out. What's the downside? You can't regain that max HP. So you start at 100 max HP, unless you have a modifier that starts you lower. And then when it takes out a full block, you see I've got one mutation there. When it takes out that second full block, I'll get another mutation, but you can never get that max hit points back. Oh man, there's a stim and a crate. Is that it's not a generator crate, and it is a yellow one. Dang, that would have been really good to have. I wonder if we can see if we can score a battery before we leave. That would be great. You got a battery, dude? It's a rogue game, right? And I don't know how many years it's been since Rogue came out, and there's been many, you know, roguelikes, rogue-lite-lights, all the dumb words that people want to say instead of just roguish. I don't think a lot of people don't get what the idea is. It's like the idea is you don't just play and win. You play and then you win and you play again and try to win again. It'll be different next time. You know, keep playing. And it's a shame we didn't get a battery for that. That would have been good. Oh well. It happens. Check this car. Oh, when I saw the loot pop up, I was like, oh, yes. Oh. Yeah, it's always some idiot complaining about how it's RNG will mess you up. You know, they refunded the game after 0.4 hours. No, it's just RNG. No, it's not. It's just that you're stupid. No, go away. Hey, Out of Gaming, how you doing? I have a favorite all-time roguelite. Into the Breach would probably be closest, I think, but it's more puzzle, but it's roguish, I would say. FTL's very good as well. Well, more than very good. Yeah, I'm going to go through the thing. Replayability is good. Like this has meta progression, so it's less roguish than most. It's more about building up getting the meta currency and building up your knowledge and what else do they call it? Supplies and things, so that all your runs are stronger in the future. But the replayability is high. It's a lot of fun. It's still challenging. It's still interesting. Noita is really good. I don't do very well in it. But yeah, I really enjoyed watching Noita, and I did enjoy playing it. I was just terrible. I can't... Oh, now we get a battery. It felt for me, you know, I prefer with action games, I like being able to play with a gamepad. And I've seen people play this with mouse and keyboard, and you can tell it's sufficiently easier, or significantly easier with mouse and keyboard, because you can just click on the zombies. You got to have a good APM as well. Oh, that's more battery. But the accuracy is, the character doesn't have an accuracy. You know, so if you're clicking on the zombies with a mouse, you're hitting the zombies. You know. XP gain's doing nothing. We don't damage to restore stamina, good, but I don't want to be taking damage. Let's go for the fresh blood. The aim is still wonky. Well, I mean, it was never. I wouldn't say it's even wonky on gamepad, but they're, you know, I'd say the gameplay really well. But if you watch some people play, I watch a bunch of people play mouse and keyboard, and they just go click, 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 and everything dies one hit, and you're like, oh man. Wish it was like that for gamepad. But I just prefer gamepad, so it's a little bit tougher, it's fine. But yeah, I felt like Noita had to be mouse and keyboard. Unless you're talking about Noita, I was talking about this. But I just couldn't be precise enough with Noita and quick enough. That is a Sploder, not a Chongus. Not gonna make that mistake again. Come here, buddy. You think a 300 run with no knowledge upgrades is worth a go, assuming devs allow the player to turn them off? You can turn knowledge off manually, right? You just take note of the knowledge you have at the start of a run and don't buy stuff lower than that. Oh, you mean none of the knowledge upgrades that you got in the standard play? Plus on hard difficulty? Maybe. It becomes a no-hit run essentially, right? I don't know if you'd have damage there. You'd have to get weapons, possibly. You'd get better knowledge of maps over time as well. Like, there's still variation in some of these maps, but you can remember a lot of, especially in the later levels. It's easy to remember some of the layouts of the streets and where the sunken city, like where the water line is and stuff. I find there's a lot more variation in these ones. Like, these ones seem to be made up of parts, almost like they are more randomly generated. Whereas you know, Hell and Sunken City definitely, and even Zone 2 seem to be more pre-designed. Oh yeah, all the slowness. Oh, no safe house crates. Yeah, that could be an issue. You'd probably you'd change your play though. Right, so you'd have to play to adjust. So Herc crates would become much more valuable. You can fix the car, just it takes time. So you want to do it when you've got a safe amount of time to, you know, and not have zombies beating on it. Oh, there's another battery. Okay, so if we can get into stims, we're looking okay. I wouldn't be surprised if a no stim run is actually efficient at 300. Right? Because it would just be, the plan would be just to rush it. Right? Remember, you wouldn't be going for a high percentage of wins. It'd be just to try and achieve that goal. And I think the best way of doing that would be to just rush the goal as quickly as you can. Just get back in the car, do fuel runs, get back in the car, do fuel run, get back in the car. Your gear insurance gave you an M4 with 400 rounds? Yeah. So stuff like that happens as well, and you're like, okay. Straight the battery. First thing we make is a gear axe. I need melee parts. And I think games like this can be made two ways. The way they've got is set up where it's very systematic. You can come up with a strategy and you can almost follow that through. Like, we want to make a gear axe first, then at some stage I want to have a flamethrower made, and then I want to start making knuckle dusters, and I want 4 of them. Right? And then I want to turn those into hand blades, and then I just collect other weapons along the way. I'm not really, you know, like, you can build your strategy and follow your strategy. I think that's both got an upside and a downside to it. The upside is that's fun. You can build strategy, go play to it, and then adjust a little bit of randomness to it. But it feels of I think that reduces like very long-term replayability, but only by a little bit. Although it does, I think, makes it so that you could come back to it and play it again at a later time and try to follow your strategy again. Yeah, you can. There's a vendor. They are changing the carry weight and how that works. There's a vendor in this zone, actually. So we're going to sell a bunch of stuff to him and get some more stuff. Encumbrance doesn't come into play yet, but apparently that's getting changed. I think that'd be nice. How would I balance over encumbrance? Have a cap. First off, have a hard cap of how much you can carry. You can make it pretty high, like you could make it 200. I've had a lot of runs over 200, so I'd have to drop stuff. Right? And that's the first thing. You need to have a hard cap. Then you need to have it. Then you need to have it actually make you slower. Like, that would be very, very tough. I didn't make a suppressor. Nine mil. What have I got with a 9 mil? D17. How much shotgun stuff do I have? Oh, a little bit. Okay. There's stim down there. Okay. You are a wet paper towel. I'm using the UMP. Yeah, so sell the other 45. Control's good. Get rid of one of those. Get rid of that. Oh, he doesn't have any money. I'm like, why is it not selling it? Take the battery. We could probably take the shotgun shells and use the shotgun here. I think that's fine. Buy the brick dude and the light. Might need the contaminated water. See what happens here. We should be able to hold this off with a shotgun, actually. Hey, look at that. That's a stim? Okay. We might stim up here. Hey, stim. I don't know if I've got much blood. I do. Wow. That's good. I don't know if I'll take it though. I could actually go by that fire. No, 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 don't do that! Oh, that was a misclick. There's no way of cancelling that too, which is pretty harsh. I'm gonna grab the other stim now. It's gonna cost me some blood, but... No, you know what? I'm not going to. I'll have to play with my mistake. Where's this farm? It's called focus. It slows down time and lets you see where some special point of eyes are. Actually. Although I've got so much knowledge now, I don't need to be selling stuff off to do I? Yeah, let's just go. What does knowledge do? It's a meta currency, so you use that at the... you can use that in between runs and during a run if you can access a radio to give you your character and future characters better perks, like a little bit of infection reduction, stronger melee, stronger range, weapons don't degrade as fast, better scavenging so you can scavenge faster or find more loot. Also, oh, I got a battle axe. Ooh. Oh, dude, that's what you're here for, is to ask questions, right? That's nice. Oh. Oh, what I was thinking, I was never going to take him down. Ooh. And that was worth all the fun we had with that sawn off, I think. Did a great job. 300 556. Okay, that's good. Extended. Yeah. There you go. Look at that ammo. Give me to me. Oh, let's put that shotgun back then. Fairly indie, I think. It's Con Artist Games. I think they get published. Okay, so I'd still call them indie, even though I think they have a publishing agreement. Shotgun seemed mess. Yeah, it's not very good, but this is really early game, and it does good enough now, whereas it's only going to be worse later. So I'd rather use the ammo now instead of using ammo from better guns now. Because I might not, you know, if I use the better ammo now and if I don't get some, then I'd be left with this one. 5th, I think. Okay, I don't have that stim because I didn't get stim. How many knuckle dusters did I make? I can't remember now. I can't make melee parts now. I don't have tape. Oh, is this going to be one of the runs where I have no tape? I'm going to use the workbench again. What do I need for melee parts? Where is the... It's tape and scrap. Oh, I've been using my scrap. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, it's okay. We'll be fine. Everything's good? Everything's good. Let's go. Not really story related? Yeah, apparently they all link up. And they talk about, like, and you're in Union City at the start, which is one of the games. So all the previous games happen in that area. 4th or 5th, depending how you see it then. The dev said 5th, so I'm guessing that he probably has a say in it. And probably the only actual say in it. Where's Chonky? I don't know if I want to be using this this axe on Chonky Boy if we find him, but I'm going to. Oh! Holy crap. I'm hit. Okay, I might need a better plan for this zone before I get myself killed. No, I don't want the M16. Gross. Dodge reload. Easiest dodge reload you'll ever pick, right? Wow, that's terrible. Let's actually send that back. Go grab the mutagens. Okay, game's looking up now. Okay, we've got 2 fuels. I've already got the mutagens. We've got the crate. It looks like there's stims over there, which would be really nice if they are. Oh, I gotta get rid of this. Axe fun, but I think we're gonna be... I think we can hatch it for... yeah, we can hatch it for the time being. Which means I probably only need to make 3 claws. If we don't get the scrap. Where's the first fuel? This is feeling good. I'm feeling it. I'm gonna let my stamina run down and then I'll use a 40. I'm gonna put this fuel back in case one of those things is not a stim and it's actually a bag. A lot of infection. Yeah, we started with the 10% and we're on the fastest speed. But I definitely... Well, and also I haven't been using my... I didn't use my stim straight away because I've... You want to... I feel like you want to get the infection early while you're scavenging for batteries and stuff, because then when you over scavenge this zone, you can sort of assess how long you're going to be in the other zones. And you start hitting more military compounds from here on out, where you're more likely to have stims and keep it at bay. Plus, if you get the 10% less infection, you want to be able to, you want to get that early, so that it reduces later. Okay, there's a stim thing there, which... I'm going to go in here first. There's a stim one here as well. I think 3's fine. Okay, do I want the motel? It's not a big deal. The safe house is there going into that one. Supply cache is there, but I think we're okay with that. We can go past campground, trailer park. I don't really like any of those. We're going to get that cache though. That's a rural neighborhood. Might just go across the bottom. We skip the motel? No, I want the motel. Motel's easier. Less trees. Show whole map? That we've done a quarter. I don't usually look too far ahead in the map one. You can't really plan that far ahead. Each quarter has a choke point, so you're going to get to there anyway. Is that a stim on the... Okay, we'll get a stim on the truck if we want it. There's Hulky boy. Apparently that DPS is 1200 versus 120. Not that hard to believe. But. Light's really tough here. There's fuel. Now for spider. It's a green crate. I'm not going to open it. Oh, son of a... Oh, 40? I don't want to use those ones. Of water? No proper water, only contaminated water. Freaking spiders, man. Okay. Oh no 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 no. Okay, so that's a supply bag. This can be really nasty here, I think. Depending on what we... Oh, that's good. Let's clear out the... We can clear out the car park, and we can loot. But I don't really like looting the motel, because you can easily get caught in the rooms. What stuff do we want? Scrap. Need to be able to... this nighttime aspect really... adds to the motel setting. I don't want to be 2 doors deep. No. That's a spider as well. We just leave here. I'll grab that stim. I kind of do. If I was going to do that, I'd be doing more looting. Is it possible with a lot of mutations, even weak zombie one-shot? Yeah, because you'll be very low health. And that's usually the issue, is that... because you can't get your max health back. So even though you can get some good resistances, there's some strong... you'd have to get very low. Like, and be playing without stims. Or, you know, get very low before you start getting stims. Oh man, we could go straight to safe house though. Or I could go straight to gas station. I don't know if that safe house is going to be so good, but Mikhail's there. But I don't like this stuff. I definitely want to get to that supply cache. No way to have HP above 100? Nope. You cannot get your max HP back. Let me go to the gas station. So once your max HP starts going down, that's it. Can't get that back. So there's sort of a... that makes you want to move forward a little bit quickly, you know? Make sure you have stims, make sure you have batteries. Don't take too long. Am I using knuckle? No, I'm fine with the machete for now, the hatchet. Yes. Yes. Yep, you can see all these things behind me do something different. Please don't ask what they all do because there's a lot of them, and but I'm playing on tier 5 hard difficulty now, so I've got half of the hard settings turned on. You can only unlock them once you've had a win. No, there is no tier 10. So you can choose to put the rest of them on though, but it only goes up to tier 5. Right, I got dodge reload. Oh, okay. You want to give me that battery? I'll take it. Radio is not what I wanted to see on that one. No, your tokens are for reputation. You can't get them in. They're not available until you've had a win, and they're for a different currency to buy upgrades and things. I don't know why he's bugging out. The game's available on console, but it's having some issues with save files. They are definitely planning on working it out. Now that's a Sploder. And I don't think I can get anything good from going in there. I'm just going to leave. Getting those single shots in is good, yeah. Alright, definitely going to the cache. There's also a Herc station here, so we can hit both of them at the same time, hopefully, and just defend from one set of sandbags. Which I think means kick one generator, and instead of looting it, jump over the wall to start kicking the next generator. or defend for a little bit. No, you need to get it. I think if you get, you need to swap to the other one, but don't kick the second generator. Just defend them off a little bit and then... Oh, hang on. There's also could be big boy. Where's Spider? Oh, it's this camp? Okay. Ooh. Good SR 110. Wait, what? Was there no intention for there ever to be a term sat? It was just to be first and say thank you and get out? A bunch of stims, so let's... First things first, I need some melee parts, right? We can get some hand blades made. 1, 2, I want to make another knuckle duster and then make a third hand blade. At some point. That's about it for that one. Okay, so he didn't hurt me with that, but he when he hit the thing, he definitely stunned me and hurt my stamina. Big chunky. 3 stim seems good. Or 556 seems pretty good. How am I looking ammo-wise? I have 500 5.56 rounds. We've got a 45 for an ump. And we've got 109 mil, and we've got some propane on the way. I am happy with this. I want to get out. I don't want to stick around for the next stim to fall off. If we can get a rifle suppressor, I think that's could be GG. We'll go 3 in a row. Parliament voted in a budget proposed by opposition instead of one proposed by government. Maybe there's like a third party. Especially if she had a coalition, that meant her and another party teamed up. So they might not have aligned with her budget. Okay, there is a stim there. If we take too long finding fuel. We'll probably just get that on the way back. Yeah, okay. Man, the light's tough here. It's like... That is a green crate, yeah? I don't want it. There's a radio. I could hear a radio. Come on, where are you? I'll grab this, but... Yep. Workbench, workbench. Fuel. It's in there. Am I making the last thing yet? Do I need melee parts? What do I need for melee parts? Tape. Okay, it's a we're missing tape run. And that bird flying over the top, I thought was like a spider coming through. Radio. Okay, let's get out. Oh, chance of battery. Grab this stem. Is it possible to run out of gas? Yes. And then you need to do a fuel stop, which is like a little side zone, and there's guaranteed to be gas in that one. So you can also try and strategize deliberately being short on gas so that you get a fuel stop, so that when you make it to the next stop, instead of having to find fuel there, you can just leave, which can be really important in the final zone. If you're underpowered or you feel like you're just struggling a bit. You know, you might want to, if the next stop is only is like 2 fuel away and you've got 2 fuel, but you've got a fuel can, you might only want to put 1 in. That way you'll have 3. You'll only have just enough to leave. But if the place after that is only 1 fuel away, then you'll make it there and you'll have to get fuel in the next one. And it can be hard to judge because there's not... Okay, there's the big boy. Hey, buddy. I'm going to run around the bottom now. There's fuel. Fuel can here somewhere? No. It was saying it was there, wasn't it? I saw it. Unless it was counting the one I was holding. That seems weird. Oh. There's still probably a spider. There might be another chunky boy, but I doubt it. And there's the fuel. There could be a free stim in there. Hear the radio as well. So there's practically a free stim. Let's find this radio. There's a pay for stim there that I don't want to pay for though. I'm encumbered. I'm carrying more weight than I'm allowed to. So there are some penalties. But they're pretty much negligible. Yeah, it happens almost immediately, right? Do I need any of that? No. Let's send that back. Oh, that was a kind of a dud one. So we have enough stim. Filled up the... I've got petrol on my back for the car. So we just want to run home now. I think we're good to get there. We just need to make sure we get enough flamer and we're fine. And as long as we carry the fuel, okay. Yeah, I just want to make it home. Let's not stop at the city park. Let's go to the city block and see where the fuel will take us up that we get from here. So in 3... Feeling good. Is she up there? No. Is she in there? No? Come on. There's a dude there. Still loot a little bit for batteries. Or electronics, but I'm not going to go super looty. Whatever, shut that door so they can't see me. Tape, that'll make my last set of claws. Rolled into the car, that was so bad. No painkillers? No water, I do. Let's put that there. There's my can bombs. Okay, that might have been loud enough to bring people over too. We've got 4 fuel, and I want to have a look here, but this angle is pretty bad for us. It's just a supply bag. I'm not going for it. And I'm not going for the loot. Let's get out. We can't make it to the safe house. We can make it to Mikhail. We can make it to the bridge though. Oh no, we can make safe house? We can just make it to safe house. Yep, it's good enough for me. If that's the case, then let's quickly check our stamina. We've got 3 explosives and 3 cans. Got batteries. It's water. How much alcohol do I have? 4, so I need to drink 4 waters. Oh, we can do that there. You've played all the last 10 Flash games? They there's a package where you can also, if you get this on Steam, I don't know about console, but for a few extra dollars, you get all the originals. Yeah, they got released on Steam as part of a legacy bundle with achievements and stuff as well. We should be able to get to the bridge from here. Let's make sure we craft up and everything we good. What's up, Lord Z? Did you hear we found a cure? Another volunteer. Congratulations to your people. Well done. Thanks. We approve of what you're doing. Continue. One day we may join you in the efforts. Maybe you should just join us. You're like halfway, more than halfway there. We've got to go all the way over to here and then keep going. Actually, I want to do this crafting first. Wait, what do I have? I have... We got blades and duster, so I want to get one more set of blades. We can make that from the dusters. We need melee parts. Son of a... Turn that into blades. What are you? Just want to make all the can bombs. Make some alcohol. We need to drink. Gotta do it from this menu because you can't do it from the hot swap menu in this town for some reason. Unnecessarily drank a lot of water. Our dude's gonna pee. Make some propane for our flamethrower. And if we can... So one reason to hit some of the Herc nodes in here in Sunken City would have been maybe to try and find a... Well, we've got a bunch of 45. I didn't realize we had so much 45. This is looking better. And we got the SR-110 for 76. Yeah. Okay, this is good. Super happy. Yeah, maybe to get a rifle suppressor. Could have been a reason to stop at Herc nodes here. So that's something we'll have to play. You know, remember we don't have a rifle suppressor. I think I've picked up a rifle suppressor. Straight to the bridge. Oh man. I'm getting tense. Not clenchy though, just tense. Let's go get this fuel. Actually, yeah, let's get this fuel. Oh. It's bitters, man. I think the dodge roll reload is possibly the strongest perk. Come on then. That's not gonna, it's unlikely that's fuel. We can push up a little bit to see if that's, I don't need to. Yeah, I'm not getting that. Let's go. 5 fuel. It's just gonna be antivirals and I don't need it. And if it is fuel, we can't use it. And if it's anything else, it's not going to be a supply drop. And it's not going to be a stim. Don't get suckered into thinking it's a stim. Okay, abandoned military base. Outpost. Can't skip the town, but maybe we can have enough fuel to drive forward. Go to the outpost. Hit the safe house. Into the military two military checkpoints or even supply depot. Oh man, what a sweet run. If you get good nodes like that up the middle, that's just, oh, so good. Now we don't have silence rifles. And the elusive silence shotgun is not here. But it's still an early zone. 2 fuel. That's a turret just there. Firing at me. It's not doing a very good job though. Is it firing at me? That's firing at the skellies. want to get that. I want to get into fuel though. I'm waiting to hear the grunt of a dude as he comes charging through, and I don't want it. Yeah, that's shooting north. Okay. Damn. Get away from the car, dude. I don't know if I want to be here. I think this is... It's probably the best chance to get early fuel, though. How did you go with your first one, Bonfire? I've heard that from a lot of people. That if they had zero issue with the first one, the next one, the second one was a problem. I haven't heard enough about people on the third one. Alright, there's a stim there that I want. Let's keep an eye out for Hulk, dude. But I want that fuel. There's Hulk there. Okay, yeah, we're going... Oh. Supply point? 2, 1... No, we'll go this go. I think this one's fast. I think they're better nodes going on that northerly one and then cutting across west, but this one's shorter. And I'd rather not have a fuel stop. We can deal with a fuel stop, but I'd prefer not to. And I just got a stim, so if we just want to get back in the car and go. Both times, hopefully. Because that's going to be terrible, I think. Okay, so we can get... Yeah, look at that dude. Look, he saw us driving in. What a jerk. I might want to consider equipping, swapping over to automatic and flamethrower. I think my little pea shooter's done its dash. If I had an MP5, I think it'd be different. But we've done enough with the 9mm for now. Do I have something else I can use instead? Oh, we can ump. Alright, let's ump. And flamethrower. Oh, I'm only using a bottle. Oh no, I've got an actual suppressor. Extended magazine would be nice though. Fuel is like just there. I don't know how to get into this place. I think we go up this way. No. Good as new. Not quite, my friend. Not quite. Oh, that's nice. Go on steady. Oh, is this the one with dude up in the... Look at them all. We can take this because I can make the battery back. There's a good amount of fuel in here. And we are leaving whatever, all those guys at whatever they're trying to get, we're going to leave them to get it. This should get us to the safe house. Yeah, I'm not going to go for the other. I was thinking about going for that other fuel tank. I'll do it, Panz. Oh. I'm feeling like I was the first time we were pushing through Zone 4 and potentially hoping for a win. All nerves. Yeah, I didn't feel anything on my first one, apart from a little bit of stiffness in my arm from being jabbed. I haven't had my second one yet. So we just want can bombs. Grab that battery. Do I have any other explosives? I do. Alright, let's eat some. Where's that fuel? What's there? Feels okay. fire for propane. We've got a reasonable amount of propane. 400 in a tank. It's not the greatest, but I think it'll get us there. Okay. No matter what happens, we're going to finish this run at the worst time. Because there won't be enough time to go again. No, we've ticked over into not enough time to go again. Panz, drag it out. Slow play. There's turrets here somewhere. There's the big boy up there. Is that a stim? Can't see it. On the side here. Inside. Alright, this is Now's where it gets nervous. Are we going to get attacked on the way out of base? Can I get past this car? Come on. Whoa. They were totally waiting to ambush. Jerks. Come on, Bessie. Oh man, these are both... Okay, let's go to the supply depot. So the fuel stop should give us enough fuel that we can just leave at the next one. We've just got to pass the fuel stop. And I think we're going loud on that. I don't think we've got enough... I don't want to go loud though. I don't want to drive in and be on fire. Oh, come on. Don't get fire bugged. We could be on fire here. Do I have anything? MP5 doesn't have enough. Oh, the ump does. Okay, hang on. Good enough. Oh. Oh man, it's been a really good night today. Don't jinx it, Panz. Okay, I think I just did. No jinx. Keep on driving by. We need to go in there. Okay. Edwin, my dude, thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Welcome for Slayer, 77 Addicts, Axion, Absolute, Jaboa, Ice, and Ragnar 766. Much love, Edwin. Appreciate the support, man. Man, when you get a daytime one here, it is so much better than for the skellies. Oh man, that raven crow, whatever it was. I thought it was a skelly coming through. Ah, okay. Just going to replace these ones because they're about to die and I don't want them to die while fighting something. Short controlled burst Panz. Short controlled bursts. We've got a spare stim as well. Everything's fine. This is fine. Almost time to change. I want to see what's up here first, though, before we go loud. Son of... Uh-oh, come on. I'll just empty into this guy right now. Yep. Really? I don't think this works. Like that thing still looks like it's going to go off, right? The M4? It's got to be the M4. We've got to take the M4 with us. It's been so good. Even no muzzle brake. I always wonder, like, there's that bomb there, right? Those guys are going to get on that. But how? How do they get in there? If I open one door, do all of the doors open? Is that why? No, that's not it. Come on. Don't do this to me, game. It's a little boom. We did it, chap. 3 in a row. Tier 3, Tier 4, and Tier 5. Yeah, I hope that wasn't the lab equipment. Nice. It's working. After trying the serum, Samuel is alive. It continues in exile. Oh, that one felt good. That was clean. Yeah. Oh man, I'm wrecked. Feels good though. Tier 5 done. Supply depot unlock. Oh, that's the M28A1 something 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 or other. No one around but zombies to keep company. With those thick zombie ladies. No, he's cured. They're cured, but the council are afraid they'll turn, so they won't let him back in. I forgot to read. We'll pick someone for tomorrow. Are we doing this tomorrow? I want to do a Jack of all trades challenge on 7 days before the Alpha 20 weekend. Loadout doesn't matter. Francisco Collins, Antonio Lowe, or Von Villette. Is this Von Villette's chance for redemption? Yeah, Trin says they're stabilized, so they potentially could still turn. But I think they're saying that because they just don't know. Keep this long enough and the cured will outnumber the survivors. That's right, yeah. I want to see if... Yeah, dude from Council's here. We didn't speak to him at the start of the run after... Because that's the second survivor that got cured. So let's see what... We're out of the woods now. Thankfully, because of people like you. Is there anything I can do? Any stories? Of course. What do you want to hear? I think we heard this the first time we spoke to him. We did hear those ones. What about any advice? Of course. Keep fighting. No matter what. Now, what's the last option? Do I think I'm going to keep playing it? Well, not right now. Not right now. I'd like to play some more tomorrow. I'm enjoying it. I'd definitely come back to it if we 7 days. Only rely on yourself. Not that you have too much trouble with that out there. This has been great. So I'll go into the thing to show you guys what modifiers we had, what we were playing with, and what we weren't playing with. Check Steam before I go to bed. Did you send me something, Teed? So we've been running Grasping Hands on maximum for 15 points in all the hard modes. Infected Claws, I think we did one run at 20% for 10 points, and that run was at 40% for 20 points. Shortened Life is the fastest infection speed. We only put on in the later ones. 1 point in Already Dead takes about 2/3 of a bar, so you still get your first mutation, but you get it pretty quickly into it. You don't have Panz on Steam ID. Well, that's just silly. Ignore the part where the bot says I might play it, because I probably won't. Yeah, there's no more tiers. We got all the unlocks, but you can continue to boost the difficulty. So soft touch, we max that out for 25. So that's weapons and melee do less, but it's not very. It is noticeable in the very beginning, but as soon as you get your hand blades up, they do the job you want them to do, which is rip off armor. We've been playing on max scarcity for a while. If you play the first zone thoroughly, you'll find the things. If you don't quite find them, then you just got to loot a bit carefully in zone 2. I prefer to loot in Zone 3, though. I think the military outposts in Zone 3 have a much greater chance of giving you supplies. Yeah, might eventually stream it. And deadly traps have been fine, except for that one turret that off-screened us yesterday, but I was really low health. This felt great, though. Like, I absolutely love this game. It's got heaps of replayability.